All right, everybody. Good afternoon. It's Kim, and welcome to my channel, Truth Be Told. Hope everyone's having a good day. There is an issue that is pressing at my heart that I do want to speak about today. I first want to make my statement that it is encouraging as well as it is, I pray, enlightening. And it's about this whole transgender issue with biological males competing with females. So two issues have come up I've noticed in the news this week. One, we're going to talk about our friend Lia Thomas. And apparently her statement is, one, you don't get to pick and choose when you see me as a woman. You don't get to say you can be a woman in these situations, but not in these, because you would never do that to a cis woman. Thomas said. But for trans women, a lot of people think, oh, it's okay for me to be able to pick and choose how I see women. And I'm paraphrasing the end part. So apparently, Lia statement is that he thinks he's a woman because he feels that way. And in his recent statement, he apparently has lost more muscle mass and he does not have a competitive advantage over biological female. This is an absolute farce. Biologically, you can never change your genetic makeup. At the biological level, which is what we should be looking at as based on science, everyone says follow the science. So let's follow the science when the statement is a man is XY and a woman is XX. So the mere fact that unfortunately he's confused and lost, and I pray for him that he will come to the understanding that God made him a man, the understanding today that men are men because you are born a man. And because you are born a man, you should not compete with females, regardless whether you're a toothpick or you're like Mr. Hulk, plenty muscle. So for that statement, I'm encouraging women, female athletes across America and across the world to stand for the fact that they are biological females and men at no time should be competing with them. You know, and this is a big issue here in America because as Christians, we speak it in love because it is the truth. And as Jesus said, many people will be offended because it's the truth. Well, like someone reminded me that the truth is the truth. It may be offensive, but it is not a sin. So my encouragement to young women and young female athletes, and people they miss one important factor of this. Women will lose endorsements. They will lose opportunities to men simply because I feel like a woman. So because I feel like a woman, I am a woman. That's like me saying if I'm a cat, I feel like a cat today, then I am a cat. That is total rubbish. So I want to encourage women across America, whether you're an athlete or not, to please stand with our biological females in prayer and ministering to these lost souls because they feel they are something when they are actually scientifically and biologically, a man will always have a prostate. Women will always have a uterus unless it's removed. So I want to, and I'm being smart, but it's the truth. I want to encourage women to stand. And then my last comment is to the Me Too movement. I haven't heard many women engrossed into this movement siding with biological females. We have a lot of these athletic organizations that are bowing to the system, bowing to Satan, and upholding things that is, one, biblically wrong. So one, a shout out to the Me Too movement that should be standing with these women, and also maybe major athletes, professional athletes across the board, whether you're male or female, we should all be standing with these young women that are fighting for their own rights and their own field to compete as biological females. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my comments. Comment and subscribe to my channel. And again, be blessed and just always remember to speak the truth in love.